guys, this is Addison at Fort Stewart, and today we're going to talk about Phonebook Alpha. Okay. All right. So if you're working on the template, chances are you already have a Phonebook page, okay? We're going to start from scratch just because either you've accidentally deleted it or whatever. But also, there are a couple of things about Phonebook Alpha you should know, okay? So let's pretend you don't even have a Phonebook page, okay? And if you already do, you can skip these steps, okay? Now, the Phonebook goes under contact, right? Right under contact. So I'm going to click contact, and I'm going to click add page. Now, here's the thing, guys. You can't put the Phonebook Alpha and the Phonebook Navigator on a regular page. It has to be a Phonebook page type, okay? It's not going to work and it's not going to look right if it's not on a Phonebook page. So you're going to want this to be on it. And if your Phonebook Alpha blocks are not working correctly, you might want to go to your sitemap and make sure that your page type says Phonebook. Okay? All right, so I'm going to say Stewart Phonebook. And you can fill all that stuff in, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go into edit mode. Okay, now this Phonebook already went ahead and gave me the nav, but let me show you what block this is. Let me go ahead and go into edit mode, because sometimes this is a little fussy. We've had a couple people have a little trouble with this. Okay, so if we go to add content, there are two blocks that we need to know for Phonebook Alpha. If you scroll all the way down, where are we here? Somewhere in here, I know. Here we go. Okay, so this right here is the Phone Alpha Navigator, okay? And you want it to be in the heading. So you see this empty listings area? You don't want it in there. You want it up here. And all you would have to do is click and drag it into here. I've already got one, so I'm not gonna put it in there. The Advanced Pro Plus, you don't need that, okay? That's another Phonebook those two don't talk to each other, okay? So we're gonna go back up here. Where's my Phonebook? I should just search. I really should just search my blocks at this point. Oh, wait, it's at the bottom. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's say we're ready to start adding our listings. Now, like I said, if you already have a Phonebook, then you're ready to go. You don't have to do this, okay? But let's say I need to start adding my listings. So, A. Okay. I'm going to add a couple. I'm just going to add A, B, and C, guys, just for you, so you can kind of visualize it. Next is B. Okay, and the next is C. Okay, so now we're kind of at the point where we kind of know what's going on, right? This kind of looks like what you all have, except it would just keep on going down, okay? So notice how it's kind of a full page width, but it's not, okay? So the Phonebook is the only page where we fill up this left column, okay? And it will be the only one. And there's no way of changing that. It's just the format, okay? And like I said, the page type has to be a Phonebook page type. It can't be anything else, or it's going to be, the formatting's going to be all wrong, okay? So don't change that. All right. So if you've got the page template and you're ready to go, this is where you start the video, okay? So let's add Army Community Service, okay? So if I want to add a listing for Army Community Service, I would simply click on A. Okay, so this green box is around A. I click it, and I click Edit Block. Now I would go to Item, and I would add Entry. Now I'm going to type in Army community service in the listing. Oh, not tab. Whoops. And I would click and type in their contact. So let's just pretend like I know their contact. Okay, here we go. And then some people have chosen to do their hours as well, which I think is a really nice touch, but it's up to you. So let's just say they're open from 7:30 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry, a.m. to 4 p.m. Totally up to you. Now, another nice touch I like to do is I also like to link this to their page. I just think it's just really helpful. So let's go to our sitemap, about, Garrison, Army Community Service. Okay, so now that's linked. We've got this, and then we're going to save. Okay, see, too easy. See how that comes up? And then, you know, whatever you want to do, if you want to move the hours over here underneath it and not link it, you can also do that. That might be beneficial because, for example, Army Community Service, I don't know about yours, but mine has like 1,000 numbers because it has, you know, the Family Advocacy Program, it has a Hunter location, all that kind of stuff. So it's up to you guys. Really, honestly, the more information, the better, because I've got to tell you, based off my analytics, this is like one of my top 5 most viewed pages. Okay, so let me show you one more thing. So let's say, for example, we have something that is alphabetically above Army Community Service, okay? So we go to item, and we say we've got to add another entry. So, I don't know, the first thing I can think of is Adam Smith Company. That's the only thing I can think of, guys. Oh, not tab. I do that every time. And let's say their thing is 912 555 5555. Okay. So it automatically goes to the top here, but the way you have to move it is when you click this, you click it and you drag it, and then it becomes gray. Did you guys see that? All right. You can move down, but it doesn't work as well as if you move up. Okay, guys? Do you see how it's switched like that? Okay. All right, and then it's that easy. Okay, save. And then we've got our second one. How awesome is that? Okay. Just so you know, the navigator also automatically links to the letters. So you don't have to do anything for that. This navigator is already linked to this. So we can't see C, right? It's below the fold. Okay? It automatically does that. So there's no work you have to do for that. And like I said, again, you know, the other phone books really don't work with this one, so don't use both of them. I really wouldn't. Also note that the end of the entry is given like a small black horizontal rule. And that's automatic. You can't really change that, but I think it's a nice touch just because it kind of ends the content. And I think that's about it, guys. Let me go into edit mode and show you a couple other things. And notice how different it looks. You can also underline in here if you want to, and I'll show you how to do that, because you cannot do it in the text box. Okay. So let's say, you know, you want to show off, you know, the fact that Army Community Service is linkable. And, you know, you can hover over it, yes, and it turns blue, but that's just not enough for you. If you click HTML, and you come over here and you make alligator mouths with U, and I'll type this up in the other ones, which stands for underline, and click save. It makes it underlined. Let me show you that in, so it would look like this. So when it says Army Community Service, you would do this. And then end you. Okay? As close as possible. There's going to be a bunch of other stuff over here, and there's going to be other stuff over here. You just put it right there. Okay? And that's for any of the text boxes, because I know in the service data box as well, and there's a couple others, and also in the simple accordion, you can't underline, which drives me nuts. I don't know about you guys, but it drives me nuts. So just so you know, this is how you underline. Super simple. You, end you. Okay? All right, guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about Phonebook Alpha, just let me know. And adding the navigator is pretty simple. All you have to do is drag and drop, you know. Like literally all you have to do is drag and drop. So, you know, you would just click add and then it would add it again for you, you know. Super simple. But like I said, oh, I didn't want to do that. Like I said, if you've accidentally deleted your navigator, you need it to be in like right underneath the header. You don't want it to be, you see how this is the listings? Okay, this is the listings box. And you can tell how the listings box is all gray around it. You see the gray? You don't want it to be in that. You want it to be outside of that. But if you're having problems, just call Neil or Shelby, and they can drop and drag in for you. All right, guys, that's it for Alpha Phonebook. Yeah, let us know or have any comments or tips and tricks for the trade. And thanks for tuning in.